May 15, 1966. In South Vietnam. Once again, the rat moves the knife nest. Ruong Gaoki suddenly ordered. One was removed. Reach out, the general that the Buddhists love. This move immediately aroused the dissatisfaction of a large number of people. Demonstrators took to the streets, raised the banner to let Ruong Gaoki step down. Let the old beauty go away. Old America has long been accustomed to the scene. Ever since I got involved in this shit in Vietnam. His godson in Vietnam. Almost a football team. Even if Ruong Gaoki is forced to lie down, the godson of the next replacement will be replaced too. Ruong Gaoki in the shopping mall saw that his dog's life was not guaranteed. Immediately centaurs surrounded the rebels. The fighter jets on call will directly send the rebels away. I finished the rebellion. Ruong Gaoki quickly licked his big face. Take credit to the old beauty daddy. What do you think of my means? Do you have to record a merit? Send more military ideas. Johnson at this time. I don't have the time to talk to Ruong Gaoki at all, because America is also facing civil unrest. April 4th, 1967. Martin Budkin gives a public speech, claiming that the old US government is a shit stick. It's not just about renting wives, and they continue to pay men. As soon as this statement comes out, instantly gain the support of the American people. April 15th. More than 500,000 Americans are walking towards Central Park, hold an anti-war march. Johnson's brain is going to explode. America's old irons. Don't let Luther King's kid give you. Brainwashed. Go home and wash up and sleep. But the common people do not. He even threatened to burn back the American flag. Johnson will continue to make trouble like this. America has to be divided too. So 800 miles expedited. Recall Vietnam Commander Westmoreland to the United States. He was also the first person in American history to be elected by a president, the general who was dragged back from the battlefield to carry the thunder. The dignified four-star general stands on the stage. I don't know what to say. Just bite the bullet and talk nonsense. Our old beauty is the teacher of justice. Sending troops to Vietnam is all for the peace of senior sister. I can't make this up. Let's talk about what I ate this morning. It took 9 bulls for the tigers to finally quell the anger of the people. Westmoreland starts looking for Johnson's wanted man. Brother Hall, look at my thunder. I've taken it for you. You have to keep loading up to 100,000 Gs into Vietnam. Johnson was devastated. Didn't you shake to 100,000 a while ago? It's gone so soon. Westerland doesn't talk nonsense either. This is not about expanding the war. Only take you Meng Lao Hanoi horses. First of all, the momentum cannot be lost. I pulled him down under the crowd tactics. Johnson stunned the Magic Orchid brother. Don't be fucking dead. Toad, what are you doing? Can the Soviet Union and Brother Long do things regardless? If you mix these two sides, the consequences are unthinkable. But he doesn't scold people and is afraid that West will try to stop him. Finally, Johnson agreed to shake the border guy. 7,000 people went for reinforcements. But only one request. Don't line up the ground troops to flirt. The number of people who invested in Vietnam during this period has exceeded 500,000. Westmoreland with the ice field. Customize the battle plan here. To destroy the cavalry, you must first cut off its food and grass. So Westmoreland dispatched bombers, bombing oil equipment and defense facilities in Hanoi. I don't know if the pilot did it on purpose. Still drunk. Coincidentally destroyed the houses of many people. And school. Dozens of innocent children were killed under gunfire. The crowd in Hanoi was instantly exposed. You are so beautiful. So don't blame us for being ruthless. Crowds with nowhere to vent their anger. Put anger. All of the more than 100 Americans who were previously captured. On the pilot, the captured pilots were stunned. Not even wearing panties in the middle of the night. He was forcibly dragged out of the bed by his biological mother. Hanging street games. The surrounding people. You're throwing rocks at these pilots. And scolded the US military as a son of a bitch. In order to gain international support, the North Vietnamese even let the captured pilots. The atrocities committed by the US military. American prisoner Denton Jongshow, blinking wildly for the camera. Use Morse code to ask Lau Mei for help, dads. Stop fucking bombing. The Viet Minh was brutal, facing the bottomless rolling thunder action of Lau Mei. The Soviet Union was devastated. The number of bombs dropped by this old beauty. It's way beyond World War II. Otherwise, let's put peace first. Let's study the armistice. But Ho Chi Minh, this old man, will not negotiate peace. He thinks Mao Mei is at the end of her gun range. Send more troops. The president of Mao Mei had to go to the battlefield himself. Besides, it's been so many years before and after. Victory is in sight. Is there still one last tremor left? Ho Chi Minh was right. Johnson at this time. It's really hot-ass chatting. In order to continue paying salaries to Vietnam, Johnson can only raise taxes on ordinary people in the country. This policy poked the hornet's nest at Guy. The newly appeased people took Johnson away at Guy. Something bad happens. It took 5 days to rush out the Marines, suppress the rebellion. The old American people can't play hard with the government, so a large number of people. The containment of the Pentagon is overwhelming. These people don't break Guy, just quietly stripping at the door. Secretary of Defense Namara Rabid Johnson Hango. Far from filling Vietnam's big hole. When will it end? Let's forget it. Before Namara could finish speaking, Johnson directly fired Namara's official. The water that Mara is talking about is too deep. You're a bloody dog. Not suitable for swimming in such deep water. Go home and farm. At the same time, something was happening inside North Vietnam. Fossil Manly loss. Getting ready to play big during the Spring Festival of 1968. Because the old beauty has a stinky problem. As long as you don't rest during the holidays, you will die. We just have to take advantage of their rest. Flash into Saigon and take them. Lao Wu Jiming and Vo Nguyen Jia jump 3 feet high. Strongly opposed to our Viet Minh equipment. It is only suitable for slow consumption and death. If Lao Mei takes the initiative to attack, must have suffered heavy casualties. Li Yuki rolled his eyes. You are old. This kind of fighting and killing. Leave it to us young people. Therefore, Li Shang cited the old man's illness as an excuse. Gu Yuanjia was sent to Hungary for recuperation, and Ho Chi Minh was also sent to the Dragon Kingdom for treatment. October 1967, Li Lusheng began to prepare for the Spring Festival offensive into divisions, all the way to make Zheng Guijin face out. Song North launched a foreign attack. The other way is to let the Yumeng guerrillas push the whole into neighbors, entering Vietnam Guy. For so many years, for the first time, the United States discovered that North Vietnam dared to take the initiative to attack. So the old Americans also began to gather soldiers. Get ready to fight. On November 18th, the U.S. military suddenly received, who knows who spread the grapevine, heard that NATO 24th Regiment, the 32nd Regiment, and so on are assembling, prepare to overturn the U.S. Special Forces camp. Therefore, the U.S. military is preparing to take control of Heights 875 on the Cambodian border. As a headquarters, the old beauty first blasted the whole mountain bald with a cannon. Then 3 companies were sent up the mountain to start sweeping. As a result, 3 companies of soldiers just climbed up the mountain. Just let the Bayou Army hiding in the rope. I made dumplings for you. American soldier caught in the trap. Hurry up and shake people for fire support. And the pilot drank too much. Shoot directly. Throw it in the head of your own soldier. 40 soldiers still don't understand what's going on. I just got the box lunch. The rest of the soldiers are yelling at you on the radio. Do pilots have eyes on their buddies? They open fire on their own people. Damn it, no air support. Let the ground troops reinforce. As a result, the flowers of the American troops on the mountain all withered. The American ground troops arrived late. According to incomplete statistics, 875 Battle of Heights, 107 Americans were killed. 280 people hung up the lottery. There are 10 lives with no one dead and no corpse. November 23rd coincides with Old Beauty's Thanksgiving Day. The soldiers on the mountain are drinking like this, eating turkey, and this scene. But it was all filmed by war correspondent Hariso. Take a look at the old irons in front of the TV. Our Gs are going to die. Commander Westmoreland is going to cheat. Why the hell doesn't our US military have a B-face? How many times have people caught turtles in their dreams? If you don't get a big one, look for a place. The 2 faces are going to be lost. At the same time, the Tet Offensive on the North Vietnamese side is also imminent. So, who is the better plan?